Walker.
I'm Brianna Walker.
Hi, I'm Teisa Sterling.
Hello, Brianna.
Nice talking to you again.
Right. So we talked to you a couple of weeks back about that you lost your phone before. So what are you looking for, particularly in the cell phone itself?
Okay, I'm looking for a phone that's not too big, not too small. Something that doesn't really glitch up as much as I know Android glitches up a lot. I'm looking for something that looks good on the outside as far as the interface as well. And something that moves quickly and that I can get all my work done on it.
Okay, so something based like user friendly, something that's cool, that's happening right now today.
Nice and modern.
Okay.
Exactly.
So what we have here today is we have one Apple product, which is the iPhone.
The iPhone 6.
The iPhone 6, the new Pacific. It offers a lot of benefits like you wanted. It's very user friendly. It has a huge screen.
I'm just trying. This is my phone. I was trying to put my finger on it so it opens.
Yeah. We ain't not worried about the text message.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. We can edit that out.
Okay.
So, this is a nice part that's happening right now. It just came out a couple of months ago.
And one good thing about this one also, where you mentioned that you would like something that you can actually use as far as like doing assignments on, possibly if it came down to it, because we are in college and you know sometimes things happen. But the screen is actually bigger than a lot of the phones or the models that are out, even for smartphones, especially even earlier on, because you can actually click it and you can actually type on it, and it actually shows up. Like it shows up because your screen is big enough to see all of it.
So basically using like a mini laptop, mini computer while you're in class. So what kind of phone did you have before?
I had a Samsung Galaxy S3.
S3, okay. It's kind of older model of it. So you say it glitches a lot with that?
Yes.
Okay, with the difference, the different software we have right now with Apple, it runs on iOS. So it's a whole different operating system than Android itself.
And you can actually even connect your iPhone is automatically connected to what they call the cloud or iCloud, and that backs up a lot of information that you have on your phone. So when you can pick specific apps that you would like to be included in iCloud. So if you ever lost your phone, God forbid, again, you could actually just log into your iCloud account, and if you get a new phone, you could just input the same information into a new actual, like the physical phone.
That sounds convenient.
Okay. So did you already fear about what kind of applications you usually have on your phone itself as far as that?
I definitely have a lot of banking applications from my different banking accounts. I have academic planning, like my planner to do my homework and a lot of stuff like that, as well as my social networks, of course. You know, Twitter, Instagram.
Absolutely.
I also have Groupon, stuff like that, you know.
Okay, I like Groupon.
And yes, Groupon is great. Also like, you know, coupons, Target app, Kroger app, stuff like that.
You gotta eat, right?
Yes, of course.
All right, with the conveniency about Tessa's going to talk about more of the convenient ways about that, since you have lost your phone before. There's a lot of security features that Apple actually offers for the iPhone itself, in case that if you lose it again.
Yeah, like one feature that actually comes built in on your iPhone is just like messaging, FaceTime, and other built-in apps that come with your phone. Find My iPhone is actually an app that you can use with your phone, any kind of model of iPhones. Excuse me. And basically what it does is that if you, let's say you lose your phone at the library. Chances out. So one thing that you could actually use as far as the Find My iPhone app, it comes built in on your phone. So let's say that you're walking somewhere and you accidentally leave your phone in the bathroom. You can log into your iCloud account and click Find My iPhone and just type in your phone number. And from there, you can actually just see, okay, I left it in this building, or this is the last location of it. And you can actually see, like, let's say somebody picked it up and they're trying to find someone responsible to give it to say, oh, can you hold this until this person comes back maybe, or call or something like that. They'll actually see like the last location, and you can actually locate it as it's traveling if someone has it with them.
And another security feature that Apple does offer that every phone has an IMEI barcode at the back of it. So in case that somebody does find your phone and is trying to use it for themselves, if you call the manufacturer of the phone itself, they can actually block all kind of signal that's coming to the phone itself, so it won't be able to load up. So nobody won't be able to use your phone ever again unless it's returned to yourself.
And that barcode is actually right here at the bottom.
That's different.
It's really convenient, just in case, because you had mentioned to us in our prior conversations that you lost your phone before, so that's a good security feature for
Yes,
you.
I definitely would have needed that back when I lost my phone.
Understandable. Well, iPhone's here to help.
They are. So what type of price range are you looking at?
You're ready.
Should I stop it or just let it keep going? Because it'll be easy edit, I think.
Well, if we stop it, I mean, it'd be easier if we take it. It's
Yeah,
like
you're right.
$2,000.
Fahim, can you text me your somebody on Yik Yak was looking for a photographer, but I don't know your Instagram. I told him I was like, he's a CA in the flag.
Why you do photos and stuff like that? You find out why. Man, a mini got doggone cat. Seriously, look at that.
I think I need a copy.
Yeah, I feel you.
Oh, so while we're doing this, let me look at this real
Next
quick.
bedroom, 16, you back at 35.
You said what?
I said all seen. I see that.
Oh, see.
All seen, dog.
No, that ain't my eye. I'm gonna take it to you now. You got your phone?
It's right here. Yeah, I just got it.
Okay, now 75 is
I still don't have a case, but I'm gonna get one.
You're right.
So I should mention that it's lightweight and the bigger screen.
Okay. We talk about the lightweight. Oh, so do you carry? I understand that you carry your phone a lot with you, so when you're on the go and stuff like that. So how is that
How do you
important?
usually carry it with you?
I either put it in my purse or my back pocket.
Okay. So one thing about the iPhone or about the iPhone 6 is that it's actually really lightweight. You can actually test it out if you like.
Oh, it is light.
It's pretty lightweight, so if you do want to carry it in your back pocket, it's just big enough for you to realize that it's still there and it's not going to fly out. But you also, because you're a woman or a young woman, we usually carry purses around. So if you have a purse, you don't want things just clunking around in your purse and hurting your shoulder. To be quite honest, absolutely.
I'm easy for for your wrist when you texting one hand and so I have you drink one hand.
Don't have to worry about carpal tunnel trying to.
Yeah.
Because it's not heavy.
Not heavy at all. So what type of price range are you looking for as far as the phone goes?
Nothing not too expensive. Something within the price range of, most phones cost between okay, how you want me to say that?
Okay, well, most phones actually right now it costs a price range like maybe $600 retail price. Now for Apple itself, we do offer like installment plans, so you can actually pay something per month with your actual service provider. So do you usually pay like maybe like $20 a month or $20 a month for your phone? Okay, well, right now we're up on our a trial for 3 months. We're offering you maybe 15, and then it's gonna go up to that $20 after that 3-month trial. If that's something you're interested in,
Yeah.
save you a little bit of money, a couple of bucks in your pocket while you're still in school.
Yeah, that's pretty good compared to how much I paid for my last phone.
Okay. Exactly.
So are you willing to make a committed date like by the phone itself, or do you have any other objections that you're looking forward to answering?
How much phone storage does it have?
Well, that actually depends on the model that you get. For example, most iPhones, not including the 4, because we don't actually sell the iPhone 4 or 4S anymore. But for the 5 and above, but this one specifically, the lowest amount of storage you can get is 16 gigabytes. And then after that, it's 32, and after that, it's 100. It's over 100 gigabytes. So 16, that's actually good enough. That's enough for me to store, like, right now on my personal iPhone, I have 700 photos. I have applications, just like you said that you have banking applications. I have one for the university I attend. Just convenient things like that. I have GroupMe, that can like take up a lot of storage because I'm in for example, about 10 plus groups on GroupMe.
Right.
So the storage, and it hasn't even told me that I've reached half, because you'll actually get alerts when it says, oh, you need to, when it's trying to back up your iPhone to preserve your contacts and to see where your location is in case you have to use the iPhone or the Find My iPhone app, for example.
And she did mention like it does have a backup memory system inside of on the side for Apple itself. So in case you do lose your phone or you don't have enough memory, you can also send some of your applications, send some of your contacts or some of your important files up to like a cloud drive. So I know you want to forget about cloud drive. So Apple does offer that as well for its iPhone users.
Yeah, and even for the cloud drive, you can actually, if you have like, I have a 16 gigabyte, like I said before, and I have a lot of applications on there, probably about 20 that I've got myself, including my 700 pictures, and I haven't even reached like about half the amount of storage. But even if you, let's say that you do reach that amount of storage in your actual, like your device, you can actually go to iCloud, and if you would want to, Apple offers about 8 gigabytes of free storage, but on top of that, for $20 for a year, you could actually purchase like, what is the number? It's 20 extra gigabytes of storage. So let's say that if you run a room on your device, you can back those items up and then save them onto your iCloud so that you have them later in your actual cloud system, but you can delete them from your phone, but you'll still actually have access to them.
So I've been another question. What kind of typical phone that your friends usually carry around?
Most of my friends have iPhones,
Okay.
and they keep telling me to hop on the bandwagon.
Okay.
I've been kind of skeptical.
I mean, but you got to be part of the crowd. You know, you want to be part of the end. You know, as far as that goes. And the iPhone is the thing that's popping right now as far as cell phones go. So they have like different applications as far as like FaceTime. So if you're away from like you're a college student, so you're away from home a lot. So you can actually contact your family, your friends that are still at home, and they can see like, how you're doing, things like that. You know, versus hearing you on the phone.
Exactly.
The comparison, the contrast of that from an Android is that you actually have to have an application, which is the iPhone.
Right.
It's already built in for you.
Exactly. And even with that being said, you wouldn't actually, if you were, since you asked about storage, you wouldn't even have to get like a Skype app or a Skype for Business app or any kind of web application like that was going to take up room on your actual device. You can just, it's already built in, so that it doesn't even take up 1 gigabyte of that space because it's on your iPhone.
That sounds pretty good.
So with all the benefits and features that we offer you today, are you willing to kind of close the deal and?
You know what? I think you sold me.
Okay.
All right.
iPhone
We
today.
have here just a general contract if you want to just look it over and just sign right there on the bottom for me.
And if you had any questions, even after, if you have additional questions even after you make your purchase, we are available and our contact information is down there. You can ask us any questions, or if you don't like the color of your phone, if you want more gigabytes, we're still going to be here to help you.
All right.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
Thank
Hope
you.
you enjoy your phone.
So much.
Have a good day.
Welcome to the
Thank
iPhone family.
Thank you.
You're welcome.